Hey guys, Simon here. We're doing our Minecraft design school again, and Progsys has sent in the version 5.4 of his Mayan city. I'm sure you guys remember this if you watched this series. So a few things to start off with. This is going to be kind of long. It might have to be split into multiple videos, but that's okay. We've got lots of stuff to look at. Also, the Minecraft April's Fool prank is still going on, so we've got some interesting music in the background and some interesting sound effects. I don't know if you can hear that. I've got the sound pretty low, so it's alright. I'm sure you'll all enjoy that. And what else? I'm also a little bit sick still, so I'm still recovering from my cold, so I'm sorry for my voice if that's a problem. The computer fan is going like crazy, but I'll probably cut out the static. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So he's written a big long document. So we'll start reading that, I think. He says, "Hello, SCKChui. Finally, I have a new version of my Mayan city. The main new addition is an economy system in which you can invest your found gold to make parkour areas easier." So basically you can kind of earn resources, and you can use them to buy blocks, I believe is what he said. And you can kind of put blocks down to make your parkour easier. So it's like an optional kind of a help system, I guess. So now your found gold is not totally useless. Also, depending on how much gold you have, you will be able to choose between different story branches. But I did not write a story yet, so most of the story elements are placeholders right now. And they did also not really change much since the last version, or they didn't really change much, okay. So the story is incomplete, he says. They probably even became a bit broken, so you can mostly ignore them for now. There are some floating half doors, especially at the start. They are old versions for invisible walls. I will remove them later when I'm redoing the story, okay. I also plan to add more signs and books which tell more about the city. There are of course several new areas, but most of them are new secret areas. In general, the main path is done, but still want to add 1 or 2 secret areas. The only thing that is missing is a proper story and a good boss fight at the end, and maybe one in the middle, but don't know yet. Alright, so that's fairly decent, so he's almost done. A few more. It's usually not good practice to leave boss fights, like the design of the boss fight, until the end of the process. Because boss fights are kind of important. Like, you know, when you kind of develop a game, or I guess even if you just develop a level in Minecraft, like you spend a lot of time on the important bits, and a boss fight is a really important bit, you know, it's the climax of the experience. And so you really want to spend a lot of time on that. I don't know if you've got ideas for it already. Maybe you have something in mind that you haven't, you know, you're not just leaving it to the end. You're actually thinking a lot about it as you build other stuff. If that's the case, then that's fine. But if you're just kind of leaving it to the end, that might not be a good idea, because boss fights are important. So you want to, like, really spend a lot of time on the important stuff, and even do it multiple times. Like, you know, design it once, and then do other stuff, and then come back and improve it if you can. You know, stuff like that. That's the design process, right? So I don't know. But if the boss fight is important to you, then you want to really spend time on it and get it right. Alright, so he says, important, you can go into creative mode after the secret jumper's cave. After you make the choice how to open the door. Otherwise you may break some stuff. Alright, fair enough. I would recommend to play the map legit this time to try out the economy system and if the helper blocks actually help, but this is up to you and how much time you have. You can find some cheats at the bottom of the document. Okay, that's fine. I'll try. You know, I've always tried the parkour, at least a little bit. I'm not the best jumper in the world, and I don't really have that much patience. There's a strange bug in the newer snapshot. Items duplicate in hoppers. This could break some stuff. Also, use the snapshot 14W11B or newer. Well, that's the one I'm on, 14W11B. Alright, so he's still got more stuff to say. Hold on, let me just scroll down a bit. Yeah, the April Fool's thing. He says, now I will go over all the new stuff in more detail. Economy system. Now you can bring your found gold into cash points, which will be added to a scoreboard. So you can see the gold over there. Although that says Progsys, that's not me. At the beginning I designed it so that the gold will be automatically taken away from your inventory. So the player does not need to bring it into a cash point. But I found it more enjoyable to carry my gold around and cash it manually. It makes it more personal. Okay. Of course, another benefit is that the system is more stable in Minecraft. I see. It's not like the other one does not work, but it causes several visual glitches inside your inventory. Like items were still displayed in your inventory even if you actually did not have them anymore. Ghost items. Okay, fair enough. After cashing the money in, you can then invest it in making an area easier. It adds additional platforms to make jumps easier or even bypass some of them. Sometimes you can also buy checkpoints, so long sections become easier to manage. The idea is that the player who are not so good at parkour can still beat the jumps, but players who have the skill for it get rewarded by having a higher score. I see. Also, by having a higher score, a player can choose a better outcome in the story. This adds motivations to actually collect as much gold as possible and explore the map. You might want to say that at the start of the game. I don't know if you do, but if the outcome of the game, like if the ending of the game actually depends on how many points you have left on your account, then you should tell people that at the start. Because some people would just spend it along the way and then get to the end not realizing that they would need it. So hopefully you do say that near the beginning, because if you don't, people are going to be pissed off. Question: this will probably require you to play the map legit, but do you think the prices to make an area easier is too high or too low? You might have to test this on multiple people. I know this is for me to answer, but test it on more people than just me. Because the difficulty thing is something that, I'm not the only guy who's going to play the game. You want to test it on other people as well. Is the help given by the shops good enough, or should it spawn more platforms? I still kind of want to keep it at least a bit of a challenge, but I know the map, so I may not make it easy enough. Do you like the idea of choosing a different story outcome? I can't really do complex Mass Effect dialogue trees, so a player will not have total freedom. The problem is then that a choice which I have valued high may for another player seem very poor. Do you maybe have ideas how good choices could look like? Other ideas and suggestions? Well, you're the storyteller, so you can tell the story that you want to tell. Not sure about buying outcomes. Anyway, now what else do we need to do? Do I start jumping? He talks about new areas, Ender Pearl Challenge, secret area, terrible puzzle. I'm just gonna look at these images. You can't see them. I've got them on the other side of the screen here. I just want to make sure that when we get there, we can answer his questions. There's a lot of them. There's like 4 new areas and then other stuff. Alright, well let's just play through and see what this looks like. They don't destroy anything. You can take items from item frames and chairs. Have fun. Alright. Press button to start. Okay, right click. What a nice day. Why do I have a skull next to my bed? That seems creepy. Okay. So this stuff we've seen before, we can take whatever we like. At the start, I think we should... 7 aspect. 7 attack damage, fire aspect. Good. Sweet, infinity. And what else? Cookies? We need those. Man, this April Fool's thing is pretty annoying. Golden diamonds, awesome. Wait a minute, that's red. Why is there red dye there? Okay. What is this noise downstairs? Oh, those are the supposedly invisible blocks. I see how that works. Oh, we can't see the guy behind because he's there. Wait a minute. Oh, press button to speak. Ah, those signs might be a little bit too subtle. Did I say last time that maybe the button should be here? I know it's kind of difficult to fit that in here, but it might work better if the button is like here, because you're speaking to him. Anyway. Who are you and what are you doing in my house? I'm the high priest of the city. Since our director, the last high priest, suddenly died yesterday. Okay.
Hello.
What does that have to do with me? Why are you here? As the new high priest, I demand sacrificial offerings for the new temple. For his new temple. How much do you want? All of you golden diamonds. And then you didn't need to obey me. It took me years of reminding to get it all. You can't do this. There's a lot of dialogue still. It seems like we don't need this much dialogue. I think I said the same thing last time. I feel like we don't actually need to say this much. Like a few of these lines are superfluous because like right here you already get the sense that the high priest is just doing whatever he wants and you don't like him. So that's unnecessary. That is probably too much. I mean, you can probably use fewer words to say, just give me all your gold and diamonds as an offering from a new temple. So you can kind of eliminate those two lines, eliminate that line, and then eliminate this line and this line. So you can kind of say the same thing in like 4 lines, I think, instead of this many lines. And so then it's just kind of not, just unnecessary reading. Guards knock him out, aim for the head, leave you alone. See, like that, again, like there's 3 lines for something that you can say with 1 line. Instead of saying, guards knock him out, aim for the head, you leave me alone. You just say, guards knock him out, and then the rest is unnecessary. Does that make sense? And then... Alright, let's just get on with that. So here we go. The red color shows the main path. Task number 1, free your wife from the asylum. Alright, the green marks the checkpoints. Use kill commands to get the last checkpoint. The yellow shows your side paths, where extra loot is located. Help shop, pay gold to make areas easier. Cash point, a place we can deposit your gold. There's a lot of stuff to remember. Green, red and yellow, purple, orange. You might just want to put like a help shop sign over every purple thing and then like a cash point sign over every orange thing, just to remind people what the orange and the purple means. Yep, alright, let's go. So now we're here, we lost our stuff, and all the stuff is gone, and we want to take this stuff, just in case. Oh, I'm playing on peaceful. You didn't say what difficulty to play on. Should I be playing on peaceful? I don't remember. I'm just gonna keep playing on peaceful. Oh, there's cookies. The fact that you give me food suggests to me that we should be playing on something a lot more difficult than peaceful. But I'm just gonna stay on peaceful because I don't really want to deal with creepers. I probably don't need the rotten flesh. Who knows, right? Who knows? Alright, good. Fire. And yep, that's all good. That's all the same. And then that's all fine. Yep. Ow. We've seen this before. Actually, the storage. Let's get, oh, I can't punch out the fire, really? Alright. So all his stuff is gone. I'm not gonna take all that stuff. Actually, let me just check with this other stuff. Can't open that. Or that. Alright, let's get over to the game. By order of the High Priest area is blocked off. Yep, so we've seen that before. Red means we're going this way. Yep. Yeah, that's not a thing. It's secret lever. Secret lever. And the painting falls off. Oh, I got a painting. Sweet. Can I put that down? I can't put that down. Alright, never mind. So there you go. Secret staircase. My cave. I should ready up and save my wife. Ah, here we go. Pay 1 gold to make this area easier. Across the map you'll find shops that make areas easier. Alright, good. Purple. Secret cave. That gives me 1 gold. Cash point. Here you can deposit your gold. What? How do I... Is that supposed to happen? How do I deposit my gold? Cash point. There you can... Oh, there. Oh wow, I thought it was pointing to this thing. Apparently it's across here I can deposit my gold. Deposit. Oh, I put it in here? Okay, 1 gold, I see. 1 gold added, good. I got 1 gold, guys. I don't know why I jumped across that. There's a staircase there. Hard jump. Emergency exit. If you get stuck somewhere, just want to return, type kill. Ow. It's good that you keep your inventory though. Where was I here? That was not running. The double tap is more difficult, although you can't press control to run now. I think. Yeah, you can. Let me just get used to that. Ow. I don't know about the kill thing. Is there like a button you can use? Oh, I guess it's kind of difficult to put buttons everywhere. Nope. Hard jump. I feel like I'm not running. Let me just... Nope. Just trying to see where the ledge is as I jump. Oh, that's too early. I think I'm used to the lag, so I'm kind of compensating for lag from my old computer instead of the lag-free environments of the new computer. There we go. What is this? Orange. Orange means a cache point, right? There's a staircase here. Okay, let's just open that. And emergency exit. Alright. And then out. This is alright so far, yeah, that's pretty good. Emergency exit. Depending on how much gold you have, you'll be able to choose different outcomes. These signs need a better place. Open the door like a normal human being, open the door like a true hero. Minimum 1 gold, minimum 100 gold. No, your gold will stay the same, you don't pay for this. Okay. You open the door like a normal human being, funny. And then on to the parkour. I remember this thing being quite long, so we should probably get on with it. Can't get up there. Broken ladders. All right. And we can go this way, and then we can jump back across. Can we get up? No, we can't get up. Alright. We can't get up there. I am trying to look for ways to break the map at the same time. I'm pretty sure the map is really well tested by this point. We've been playing through several versions of it already. Okay. Yep. Here we are. One-way door. Teleport to hub. Let's not go to the hub yet. Catch point. Just gonna put that there. Reset respawn combo lock. Combination lock. I see. Bonus points. Rotate the arrows to the right position. Left click. A, B, C, and D. Do we have a clue? Do we have a... Wait, what? I don't understand. Rotate. Oh, I see. Right click. I don't really understand how that works. That's right click, not left click. Are we supposed to just figure it out, or are there clues for this? I'll come back to this. Oh wait, there's a door. What is this? What is this? This is loot. The coin system is quite good at the moment. I kinda like it. Haven't used it though. I haven't used anything yet. Ah, interesting. Ender chest. I'm gonna keep all my cookies in the ender chest. Potion of night vision. Are we gonna need that later on? Stick that there. Gold ingots. Can we put gold ingots in the bank? Ding ding. Oops, no, beef. Damn it. Wait a minute, can I put other stuff in? That's a problem, like if you accidentally click on something else, you just lose it. I should put... Yeah, like you just lose this stuff. If it's not gold. Huh. Not sure if that's anyway. I don't know how you would stop that from happening though. Can you only take gold? You can't, can you? I don't know. Alright, what is this? Leather tunic, dyed. Take that. Take the sword, I guess. We're playing on peaceful at the moment. I don't think we're supposed to. Let's go with red. Checkpoint. Checkpoint set, good. Okay, so here's the first jump. Are we gonna do it legit? I guess we are. There's water here. Is that a chest? That's a chest, isn't it? Maybe I should just keep jumping until... Ow. Alright, well, since you're down here, let's grab this stuff. Cookies.
Water. There is water here.
Water, guys.
Water. There is water here.
Oh, no.
Water.
What am I doing? Why am I doing that
There
wrong?
is water here. Water. There is water here. There is water.
There's nothing above me, right? No, there isn't.
Water. There is water here.
Do I need to run? I need to get used to the control thing for the
There is
run.
water here. Water.
Instead of double tapping, because double tapping really is not
Water. There is
not
water here.
good.
Water. There is water here. There is
Fail.
water here.
Fail. I don't know. Parkour's not really my thing. Especially since Minecraft isn't all that.
Water.
Ow.
There is water here.
That's a bit tight
There
for
is water here.
the first jump, I feel like.
There is water.
Can you put a delay on the platform?
There is water here.
Like on the pressure plate? And the piston? This is really fast for the very first jump. Like, the difficulty is a bit high, in my opinion.
Water. There is water here. Water.
Or you can have like a, you can spend 1 gold to slow down or even just turn off the pistons.
Water. There is water here.
Like that is way too fast, man. That is way too fast.
No. Water. There is water here. In.
That is way too fast. Is this loot down here? Hold on. Ah, there is loot down here. I see it.
Water.
I see it.
There
Good.
is water here. There is water. There is water here. Water. There is water here.
Alright.
Water.
No, that's way too fast. Also, the turning as you're jumping, that's way too difficult for the first jump, man.
Water. There is water here. Water. There is water here. Water. There is water. There is water here. In.
No. No, I'm not doing this.
Water. There is water here. Water. There is water.
Set mode 3 or set mode C or something like that. Hold on, let me just go scroll down on the document here. Creative mode,
Water.
game mode C. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Water. There is water here.
Oh, actually, if you don't mind,
Water. There is water here.
let me just
Break.
see what's behind here.
In.
Yeah, put a delay on that thing.
Water.
That is way too fast. There's no delay at all, is there? No.
Water.
That's way too fast.
Water here.
Bonus room. A. Oh, I see. A is that way. I see. I see how this works. What is... Oh, gold block. Cookie. Enchanting. You can't get out. I mean, you can reduce the reward and make it easier, I don't know. That's my opinion. I don't know if you agree,
There is water here.
but that's way too difficult for something that you find at the very beginning of the game.
Stone.
Alright,
Stone.
so
Splash.
well, not quite.
Water. There is water. There is water. There is water here. There is water here. Water.
And
There is water.
here, alright, checkpoints.
Click in. Open.
And gold. And then across there. Alright, so let's just test out some of this other stuff. So we are jumping around there. That's good. And then up there. Alright, good. I see it. Pay 100 gold to make this area easier. 100? How would you have found 100 gold? If I didn't get the block, I would have 27. If I put in the block, hold on, if I put in the block, 100, so no, 100 is way too much. What you've just designed here is that to make this area easier, you have to do a jump that is more difficult in the previous area. That makes no sense. Like, in order to make one part easier, you have to do something more difficult to do it. You see how that doesn't make sense? If there's no point in making this easier then, because I have to do something more difficult. Does that... Do you get how that works? Like, why would I... If I have to do something more difficult, then why don't I just do this if this is easier, and it doesn't cost me money? Okay, let me just try this. And see whether or not we... So there's that. Nope. Oh wait, loot. Bonus points, checkpoint. Bonus points, teleport to hub. What is this? I don't know why it is that you like the pistons jump so much. I don't really see any value in them at all.
There is water here. Fire. Water. Out. In. Oink. Stone. Out. In.
And they're so fast, they're literally a single frame. Or a single tick. Aren't they? They are. They're literally a single tick on that piston. That is way too fast. The thing is, imagine that you're playing with a bit of lag. You can't do it at all. Like, if you're on a slightly older computer that lags a little bit, you wouldn't be able to do that at all. I'm playing on about 20 frames a second, I can barely do it. And it wouldn't even be the skill of the player, it will be the lag of the computer that just makes it impossible. You need to put a delay on this thing. A single take is too fast.
Water. There is water here. Oink. Stone. Click out. Click in. Stone. Oink. Stone. Click out. Click in.
Nope.
Stone. Click out. Click in. Click in.
Nope.
There is water here. Water.
Maybe I should just
There is water
Just
here.
hit the switch as I'm falling and not worry about actually getting onto the gold block. Yeah, no, it's too fast. It's too fast.
Click out. Click in. Oink. Water.
I mean, how many times do you have to try this? Like, I'm talking to Progsys, right? Not talking to the viewer. Like, when you do this jump, how many times do you have to repeat it before you get it? I guess that's like a measure of the difficulty of the thing. And just on average,
There is water.
or not even how many times you have to do, but you know, what is the percentage of success you get on this? You can see how many times I'm failing. I'm getting something like 1% or 2% success rate on these piston jumps, and that's just bad.
There is water here. I am a pig. Water. Click out. Click in. Stone. I am a pig.
No, it's way too fast. Way too fast. Way too fast.
Water. I am a pig.
All right, let me just break your level a little bit. And put in
I am a pig.
a repeater.
Water.
Look, let me just
There is water. Break.
break that.
Click out. Click in. Water.
And okay,
Break. I am a pig. Break.
you do have a delay on it. Wow,
Oi.
you do have a delay on it?
Stone. Oink.
It doesn't feel like it.
Click out. Oi. In. Water. Click out. There is water. Click in. Click out. Click in. Click out. Click in. Click out. Click in.
Am I?
Click out. Click in.
Just add one more tick.
Oink. Click out. Click in. Click out. Click in.
Even that is kind of fast, in my opinion.
Oi. Water.
Let me just do that.
Water. Water. There is water here. Stone.
Let's see how much. Oh, I need to remove the. Put back the
Break.
bricks.
Oi. Break.
Let me just try that. Just
There is
one
water
more
here.
tick on the jumps.
Stone. Click out. Click I am a
I think I can actually do that.
Stone. Oi. Click out. Click in.
Well, missed that completely.
Stone. Oink. Click out. Out. In.
Yeah. Okay. That's no. Even that's too fast. I think you need to put in another 2 more ticks on it,
Click out. Click in.
because it's not.
Stone. Oink. Stone.
That's just way too fast. Like I should not have to
Out.
try this more than 5 times,
Click out.
because there's a point where it stops being fun and it just becomes a chore, and this is a chore now.
I am a pig. Stone. Click out. Click in.
Yeah. No. This is not good. Too fast.
Break.
Can I put a
Break.
thing right there?
Chop.
Does that work?
Click out.
Yes. Okay. Let me try that speed. So that's 2 more ticks.
Break.
I'm gonna put
Break.
the same thing
Break.
here.
Jump.
2 more ticks. Let's try that.
Out. Click in.
Okay, I failed that one.
Out. Out. In.
Right. So I got that pretty much right away, with an extra 3 ticks on it. Let me just do that again.
Out. Out. In. Oi.
Okay, I failed that one. So I failed twice, succeeded once. So 2 fails and 1 success, so 2 and 1.
Out.
Actually, I should do. So it's 1 and 4 now. 20%. I mean, 25%.
Out. In.
1 and 5.
Out.
1 and 6. You see what I'm doing here?
Water.
My success rate so far is 1 and 6.
There is water here. Click out. Click
1 and 7.
There is water here. Stone. Stone. Out. Click
1 and 8. And you need to do this too, yourself, and just see how many times, how often you succeed.
out.
1 and 9.
out.
1 in 10. 10% success rate.
There is water here. Water. There is water here. Stone. Click out. Click in.
1 in 11. Am I hitting my head on something? No, I'm not. 1 in 11.
Stone. Lava. Water. Click out.
1 in 12.
Stone. Grass. Stone. Out. Click in.
1 in 13. What am I doing wrong?
Oink. Stone. Out. Click.
1 in 14. Let me just remove the pistons completely. How about that? I'm just going to remove
Break.
that completely. And just do it without the time pressure.
Water. There is water here. Stone.
I forgot to jump. Let's not count that.
Water. There is water here. Stone. I am a pig. Stone.
Alright, without the time pressure,
Stone. Oi. Stone. Water.
I can probably do it every single time.
There is water here. Stone.
So if,
Water.
well, no. 1 in
There is water
1 and
here.
2.
Stone. Oi.
2 and 3.
Stone. Water. There is water.
2 and 4.
Stone. Grass. Oi. Stone.
3 and 5. Without time pressure, I can do it half the time. You see what I'm doing? With 0 time pressure. Alright. So, we're gonna increase the delay on that. Increase the delay on that.
Break. Water.
So now there's 8 ticks of delay on each piston.
Stone. Water.
Nope,
There is
failed.
water here. Stone.
So 0 in 1,
I am a pig. Out. Out. In.
0 in 2, although that I think was my fault. 0 in 2,
Out. Water.
0 in 3,
There is water here. I am a pig. Fire. Out. In.
0 in 4. What's going on there? I seem to not be landing on that. Is it because of the plate, of the pressure plate? Was that 0 in 4, I think?
Out.
0 and 5. I seem to be landing weirdly
Water.
on that second block there.
Out. In.
Yeah, why am I flying over it? 0 in 6.
Out.
0 in 7. Okay. 0 in 8.
I am a pig. Out.
0 in 9. That pressure plate seems to be interfering with my jump. It's not even the piston on top.
Water.
0 in 9.
Out.
0 in 10. Yeah, it's the pressure plate. It's not the piston.
Water. I am a pig. There is stone. Out. In.
0 in 11.
Water. There is water. Fire. Oink. Stone. Out.
0 in 12. No, what is going on? What is going on? Something is not right. 0 in 12.
I am a pig. In.
0 in 13.
I am a pig. Out. In.
0 in 14.
Water.
Am I lagging
Water here.
during the jump? Is the piston lagging me? What's going on?
Out. In.
0 in 14.
There is water here. I am a pig. Water. There is water. Out. In.
0 in 15. I almost made that. I almost made that jump. That was... I won't count that. 0 in 15. I don't know what happened there.
I am a pig. Stone. Click. Out. Click.
0 in 16.
Stone. Water. Water. There is water. Oink. Click. Out. Out.
0 in 17.
Stone. Oink. Grass. Grass. Click. Out. Out. In.
0 in 18. Something is lagging. I'm jumping, like,
Oink.
I'm somehow hopping off the second block when I'm not supposed to.
Click. Out. Water.
0 in 19.
There is water here. Stone. Click. Out.
0 in 20.
I am a pig. Stone. Water.
I don't know if it's your piston. I don't think it's your piston anymore. I think it's something else.
I am a pig. Out. Out. In.
I'm not pressing space there and I'm still bouncing off the second block. Did you see that? I had let go of space by that point.
Out. Swing.
We're up to 22 or something, or 23.
Water. Stone. Click. Out. Out. In.
24.
Stone. Fire. Fire. Water. Click. Out. Stone. I am a pig.
25.
Stone. Water. Water. Stone. There is water here. Stone. Oink. Grass. Grass. Click. Out. Out. In.
26. Why am I not hitting that second jump?
Water. There is water here. Out. Oink.
27.
Water. Water. There is out. Out.
28. No, I'm not. I guess I'm not supposed to try to do it diagonally.
Out. Out.
29.
Water. Out.
30.
Water. There is water here. Water. There is water. Water. Out. In.
31.
Out.
32.
Water. There is water here. Stone.
33.
Stone. Click. Out. Out. In.
34.
Stone. Click. Out. Out.
35. Alright. Less than 3% success rate. Although I should test more. I should succeed at least 10 times before I can actually get a decent, probability there. So that says 1 in 35.
Water. There is water.
1 in 35. That's way too low. That success rate is way too low. You need to change this.
Water. Out. Out. In.
2 in 36. 2 in 36.
Out. Out. In.
2 in 37.
Fire. Out.
2 in 38.
Out. Out.
2 in 39.
Out. Out.
2 in 40.
Out.
2 in 41. See, I want to know what happens when you try this, Progsys. I'm 2 in 41.
Out. Out.
2 in 42.
Water. There is water here. Out. Out. In.
3 in 43. 3 in 43, so less than 10% still.
Out. Out.
Like what you do is you do it 100 times. You do it 100 times to see how many times you succeed. Like 3 in, what is it, 3 in 45 or something at this point? I've lost count. 3 in 46. I'm not going to do this for the whole map. But I'm just going to demonstrate to you how you test the difficulty of your jumps is to see how many times you succeed compared to how many times you try. And this is me after lowering the difficulty of your jump significantly by reducing the speed of the piston. And I'm still getting like less than 5% success rate. Pretty much. That is too difficult.
Water. There is water here. Water. There is water here. Out. I am a pig. Water.
I mean, what do you think is a good success rate for a jump? Or not for a jump, but for a sequence from one checkpoint to the next. In my opinion, 20% success rate is difficult. Like you have to try 5 times before you succeed. That is difficult. It should not be any more than that.
There is water here. I am a pig.
Like 10% success rate is tedious. It's really tedious. Something like a 1% or a 2% success rate, no one's gonna bother. Or the only people who are gonna bother are the people who are really obsessive. And this is the easier one. That's the more difficult one. I haven't even started the more difficult one yet. I don't even know how to do this. The more difficult one. What? Use the vines?
There is water here.
Doesn't work.
Fire.
Can you make this jump?
Fire.
I can't. I don't know how to make that jump. And that is for how much? That is for 100 points. Actually, does this actually go forward? Where does this go? B. Ah, I see.
Close. Open.
That gives you B. And then puts you out here. We were there. We were here. Alright, we're going back to this. So there was this. There was this. And then that piston is too fast. Especially since you have to turn. You have to like turn 90 degrees to get to the next jump. You need like the delay on this thing is too low. Again, we can do this. I don't want to do this again. This is gonna take hours and hours and hours to test every single jump in this game. So that was like 0 out of 2 for this jump. Or for this sequence, getting to that checkpoint. Okay, 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. Was that lucky, or is that jump? Or is this piston slower? Let me just check. There you go. So there's 1, 2, 3 on there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, see that? That is kind of reasonable. So that gives you about 20% success rate at that speed, or even I might even do that. So that would be about 1 in 5, but that's only 1 piston.
Break. Water. There is water here. Stone. Out. In.
Actually, this one is probably closer to 1 to 3 or 1 to 2. So this might actually be down to 50% or up to 50% success rate. Just because once you get used to it, it's not that bad. You do slide off that one though. Oops. That's my fault. Oh no, please don't lag. Please don't crash. I need to take a break. I'm getting a sore throat from talking so much. Alright, so this is more like 50% success rate, I think. That's good for something at the start of the map. The challenge stuff, that's way too difficult, man. You literally have to try hundreds and hundreds of times before you succeed. That's insane. I know they're bonus areas, I know they're bonus points, but you're honestly going to ask people to do something that takes hundreds and hundreds of attempts in order to make this slightly easier. Hold on, what does this do? Is this reversible? I don't know. Hold on, let me just press this. What did that open? Oh, it opened those, I see. So that pink thing there, that I don't know if it's really necessary, to be honest, because that's not even... Oh, I see, there's a piston there. Is there? Yeah, there is. Okay, I see. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, you're literally spending... You're asking people to do something that takes hundreds and hundreds of attempts before they succeed, in order to make something that takes 10 or 20 attempts easier. That makes no sense, bro. I mean, I understand the idea, but you need to balance this. Right, like, I mean, why would I spend something that I made so much effort to earn on something that is kind of so easy to do? If I can do the more difficult one in the bonus route to get the 100 gold, I can easily do this. So this 100 is way too expensive. This 100 is not balanced. This, way too expensive. What is this? Okay, I see there's 30 there. I should probably take that, that's free. That's C. Give the platform like this stuff, funny. Alright. So let me try and make it to the next area at least, and then I really need to take a break. My voice is, or my throat is killing me. This might take several days. I'm still sick. Alright, so there's that, and there's that, and there's that.
There is water here.
I see. So there's two pistons. What's the delay on these pistons? Hold on, let me just get down to here.
Out. Water. In. Water. There is water.
That seems kind of fast. That seems kind of fast.
Out. Water. In. Water.
Alright, let me just
Break.
remove those and see how difficult this is. Right. I don't know, you have to kind of go there, turn around. Okay, well, 0 out of 1. 1 attempt, 0 success. That was my fault. But let's just call that 0 out of 2. Zero out of 3. Zero out of 4, and I forgot to jump. Or I tried to jump, but too slow. 0 out of 4. What is going on? 0 out of 5. Zero out of 6. Too difficult. 0 out of 7. 0 out of 8. Zero out of 9. That jump is too much.
Water. There is water here.
0 out of 10. I really am interested in like what is your standard for difficulty for this map? Like how many times do you try these jumps before you succeed? And because I'm sure you thought about this, right? Or when you kind of jump through your own map, you have an idea of how difficult you want this to be. Like how many times do you want to try this before you succeed? I say no more than 5 times. I'm interested in what you think. What I think I would do is remove that piston. That's fine. I can get past that about, 1 out of 5, 1 out of 4 times. Not this one though.
Water. There is water. Stone. Gravel. Stone. Wood. Ladder. Stone.
So if we remove that piston there,
Click in.
and we get time to kind of line this jump up, I can do it pretty much in one attempt. But only after I've gotten some practice getting from there to there before the piston hits. I think this, without that piston, this is the right difficulty, in my opinion. Alright, so I need to take a break. When we come back, we keep trying these things. I'm gonna post this video up. I might have to wait a day or two, or maybe I just do this tomorrow. But I'll post this video up, and Progsys, if you are fast enough to read this, or to watch the video and reply, like how many attempts do you make at each jump? Like, what do you think is a good idea? Like 1 in 5, 1 in 10, 1 in 20, like the success rate for each jump sequence. 1 in 100, 1 in 500. That's way too much, man. But just kind of have an idea of. I just want to have an idea of what you are thinking about when you are designing these things. Alright. In the next video, we keep testing this stuff. Let's turn that check button on. I'll see you guys.
Water.